Hello, my love bugs. Hello, hello, hello. I am back at it. My name is Maylikdavis, and you have now entered the 40 pieces of me. I would like to thank all of my loves for taking time to even stop by. I know it's the weekend. I have a lot of things that I have to complete. I hope you guys caught the pillar chandeliers that I put up earlier. If not, please go check those out. I'll actually tag that video in this video. What I am going to make today, if you've ever been, and I don't know the proper name for it, it's a jewelry stand or necklace stand. If you've ever been into a store, sometimes at the counter you'll see necklaces hanging on something like this. Sometimes it has like the velvet or something like that. You see them a lot in Charming Charlie's or any store, department store, whatever it may be. But that's what we're creating today. Well, I was lucky enough because I was going to have to buy one of the velvet ones and just let it be. But I was in the salvage and I caught this particular one for $1.99. No, let me take that back. I was in the Mission and I caught this for $1.99. Lovely board like we did with the tilted teapot board out of Walmart. I think it may have been $2.58, 98 cents. It was one of those. So that's what I'm going to do. Well, if you're wondering, why would I need a necklace stand? Because it's breakfast at Tiffany's and you have entered chapter number 4 in Skylar's Baby Sprinkle. And you can't have Tiffany's and think about Audrey Hepburn without actually having pearls. So yeah, pearl strands are going on this, but not just any pearl strands. It's going to be gumball pearl strands. So this is going on our sweet station. So you'll need an actual necklace holder, I think is appropriate for us to call it. You'll need a wooden board. You're going to need strands of pearls. As a matter of fact, if you need any type of strands of pearls or bling, now is the week to get them at Hobby Lobby. This is the 50% off week. I have one of these cute crystals that I showed you that my friend girl gifted me. So I am going to use that as well. You'll need E6000, your glue gun, glue stick. I have 2 different types of paint. I'm learning that the gloss paint doesn't work on anything. I have the flat black paint, as well as I have a gloss in the Rust-Oleum. So I'm going to work with that. And this is the crystal enamel sealer that I have. It's clear. As well as you'll need the blue sand that we had with the earlier project with the frames. You'll need silver. And I had this iridescent glitter. So basically what we're going to do, I was going to just do it straight like this, but we can't do that. We can't be just normal about stuff. We got to be a little bit different, and you'll need scissors. So I'm going to move these things over. Basically the simple part is we're going to glue this down. We're going to use E6000 as well as we are going to use the hot glue gun because we know that I'm really into quick sticks, but I need to make sure that this stick lasts. So we're just going to go around it. I think I hear outside. Might be the kids coming. I think they were going to come by, but maybe that's not them. But anyway, so we're going to take the E6000. We're going to go around it with the E6000. And that way, even after the glue gun, it has a chance to actually set. And I am just going to hope you guys can see. I wasn't too good about doing that with the last video. If you catch that, I apologize to you in advance, but I am just going to go around the edge so we can get that wonderful quick stick. And you see some of it is running, but this is going to be attached to that board. And it's going to be simple. You'll have to clean it up because I have glue everywhere on it. But it's okay. We're going to make it work. And I see my paper towels that I was cleaning with. And so basically, now that I have that on there like that, I'm just going to go back around it. And we're going to clean as much as possible. I think I may even get the fingernail polish remover to make sure that it's cleaned very well. We're going to let that stick on there for a minute. I am going to step outside. I'm just going to spray this. No need to even take you guys with me to spray it. Just going to be a simple spray. Going to spray it twice. I'm going to spray it once, let it dry, come back and spray it again, and then we will finish. This is a very simple project. And of course, you'll see it actually decorated, or you'll see the finished result at the baby shower. Okay, loves, as you can see, everything is painted black. I will tell you the paint, because it depends on the material of things. The paint is the next morning. Last night I got a lot done. The paint adheres to different things differently, to different textures differently. But so you can see how it is now. It probably doesn't even look perfect on camera. But what I am going to say to you is just watch what we do with it. So basically, we're going to use just a little of the blue sand. We are going to use the silver. And remember, we only open up half of a hole. We can always add more glitter, but we can never, ever take it away. So I'm going to open up half of a hole on the silver and the iridescent. And basically, I am going to go through with the Mod Podge, and I am lightly, because after we finish, we'll spray a sealant over it. But I'm just lightly going through with the Mod Podge and rubbing it on there. I promise you, you will not believe what this abandoned baby is going to look like. I think I'm so good at revamping things like this because I know what it's like to feel thrown away, and we can always get ourselves back, or we can always become something better. Even when we thought that no one saw anything great in us, I promise you, you can get it back. So I rub the Mod Podge over it. And now what we're going to do is just lightly sprinkle. Make sure that you're going around the entire thing. And you're just going to lightly sprinkle. Sprinkling all this magic on it. That's what we're going to do. Just sprinkle. So lightly, because we're going to go back over it with the pearls. So if you don't feel like that's enough jazz, don't worry. When it dries, it's going to be absolutely wonderful. Just lightly. And with the blue, you're going to have to do your sprinkling with the sand. So that's basically what it is. And we will go back over it. Go back over this part. And I think once we get the pearl strands on it, the gumball pearl strands, I think they are going to, it's going to be beautiful. We won't do those today. I'm going to start working on those type of things by next weekend. I should be working on those type of things. So just stick with me. We'll work on those and bag them up, or I have to figure out how I'm going to preserve those. So I'll chit chat with you guys for a minute. We'll chop it up. Chop it up while we do this. I want to tell you something. I started doing YouTube because I wanted to show others how we could do really nice things like this at a really cheap price. Because so often it was things that I wanted, or it's been times where I wanted to do things and I couldn't afford to do them, or just circumstances dictate what we do in life. So, I did, been doing the bottled lamps. What I tell anybody is, people have said to me, well, why would you get on YouTube and show people how to do it? People are not going to buy from you. We have to remember, everybody's not going to buy stuff from you anyway. You got people like me, you got people like you, that we are going to try to create our own, because that's how God designed us. I have some of our family members that actually will be honest and tell you, baby, I'm just going to watch what you do, and maybe I can purchase from you, or you can tell me maybe where I can purchase something like this at. What we're going to do now is we're going to hold this over, because we don't want too much glitter on the base from sprinkling. So we're going to hold this over, and this is how we're going to get this effect on these. But back to what I was saying, and they tell me all the time, I'm not going to create it. I'm going to keep supporting and watching you. And I've had some some of our YouTube family that have actually placed orders for things. And I'm grateful and I'm blessed for that. But I say all that to say, I have a YouTube channel because it's in my heart. I desire for others to know how to do some of the things that I know how to do, because the last thing I want is anybody ever feeling like I felt at one time, that I was worthless, useless, and there were certain things I couldn't have. There is not anything on God's green earth that I cannot have. Whether I have to create it or not, it doesn't make a difference. If it's there, or if I thought of it to do it, somebody else has done it. Maybe they didn't just post it. So that idea just didn't come to me. So I know you're wondering, well, where is this going? You get people that have been around you, that we've talked about how all people ain't your people. Sometimes it's okay to let go. And you get people that's been around you and they think that they're being spiteful because they recreate or do something like you've done. Well, imitation is the best form of flattery. That's why I have a YouTube channel, because I encourage, inspire, and I want people to do the same things that I'm doing. So you can never, ever break me down by trying to do what I've already done. I did it because somebody else, I looked on YouTube and I saw how to actually do a lamp because a client challenged me. So while they keep on trying to break us down, don't respond to it. Don't be negative about it. Keep moving, because what God designed for you, that's what God designed for you. And it's nothing that anybody can do that's going to be able to take that away. It was truly on my heart to share that with you when I saw a old friend, and it should have been an old friend a long time ago. And when people always said this person was jealous, I never ever would think that. And I sort of scolded people for saying that to me. No, that's my friend. They love me. But sometimes you have to acknowledge, and we see things, but we're just so lonely and we just feel like we're some lost puppy, and we don't want to acknowledge when people's hearts aren't good or when they don't have your best interest at heart. So now that I've gotten that off my chest, this is what we have right now. But no, we're not going to stop there. We still have to get some pearls on this baby. So let me show you what we're going to do in regards to that. You know, this is going to be very, very simple. Possibly could use some iridescent pearls that are already cut. So let's see how that's going to work. I think I like that, the way that crystal shines on there. You see how I didn't miss a beat, and I didn't let what somebody else did or tried to say throw me off? Because that ain't how God designed me. He didn't design me to worry about other people. When you see somebody do something nice, you have to commend and applaud them and, encourage. So basically, you see what we're doing here? We are just going around the base. Whoever sent this to the mission. I am thankful for them that they decided to bless us at 40 pieces of meat for this little metal stand. Because, baby, my gumball pearls are going to be the bomb on this. Let me pull this back. We know I forget and don't realize that I shouldn't have it that close up because I need for my loves to be able to see. And as you can see, it's really, really simple. We're just going to go around those real key points and put these down. Not anything too hard. Now, remember, guys, if it's something that you're trying to do with spools of pearls or crystals or bling, if you're not wanting to spend a massive amount of money or you don't want to wait for 2 weeks to get them, remember, today is the last day that Hobby Lobby has those things on sale until week after next. So I would encourage you guys to get out and make sure that you get those if you're needing them for something. So as you can see, this is what we're doing so far. Like I told you, this project is going to be extremely simple. And remember, you can buy these in all of the craft stores. They sell these type of little stands. I was just lucky enough to get one in the actual mission. So it worked out really, really good for me. So what I am going to do, I'm going to come back around it with the strand. Now I think I'm going to stay true to the game. And I'm going to come back around it with the strand of iridescent pearls. It's going to switch it up. Still think I'm going to use some silver strands. But just wanted to do this part. Then I'll go around and trim the wood in pearls as well. And then I will get back with you, my beautiful love bugs. Remember, we are going to be encouraged when something imitates what we're doing, because that's what God wants us to teach all. Okay, loves. So look at all of this greatness that we created together. I think that this necklace stand for our gumball pearls is going to be absolutely amazing. What I did, I trimmed this with silver beads, and I went back and added a layer of silver beads on it. I still have to spray the acrylic on it, but I just created some strands of pearls so you guys could get an idea of what we actually had going on. So for this to have been $1.99, the board was $2.98. I think a $5 project, and we added some bling, pearl strings, silver beads. I think this is absolutely wonderful. Let me know what you guys think. You can do so by making sure that you leave a comment down below. You can also show me how excited you are about 40 pieces of me by hitting the subscribe button. Subscribe. I can't tell you enough how much that means to me. Make sure that you hit the bell so that you'll be getting alerts about 40 pieces of me, and tell a friend about me. Share. I can't stress it enough. Let everyone know what we're doing here at 40 pieces of me. I would like to thank you guys 40 million times for being so supportive of me. Thank you for stopping in to take a look at chapter number 4 in Skylar's Baby Sprinkle. You guys have an absolutely beautiful day. Remember that imitation is the best form of flattery. If someone thinks enough of you to recreate something that you do, don't you dare be upset. That's showing that somebody thought you were absolutely wonderful. And that's what we desire, to be great in everything that we do. That's how God designed us, in order to be great. So remember, that is always the biggest form of flattery, if someone imitates you or imitates what you do. We don't have time to be out here worried about what everybody else has going on. We're trying to get to our greater. So guys, have an absolutely wonderful, wonderful weekend, and stay tuned to see what this cute little Tiffany blue teddy bear is going to do for you. Have a wonderful weekend. My name is Maylikdavis, and I thank you guys so much for stopping in at the 40 Pieces of Me